So a question I get asked all the time is, how do I draw my characters? And I'll show you how to do it right now. So for the drawing example, we'll be using Gojo. So since my characters don't have legs, I usually just like cut that part out and just have like the silhouette of the body. I then create an outline of the character and what parts I'm going to be using. And since I don't draw arms, I get rid of the arms as well. And now I have a good idea of what I want him to look like. I then create another layer on top of it so I can outline the drawing. I start with the hair and then I just slowly move down to the body. After I get my hair to its liking, I then remove the areas where I don't need. So kind of remove like the scalp part, but then I go back to the silhouette layer and let me lower the size, and then I start to remove this part because I don't need it. I then try and blend this part of the head to the hair so it looks a bit more natural, and same for here as well. For this part, I kind of just draw what the character looks like and copy as much as the best as I can. What I love about the iPad is that it gives me a bit more confidence when inking, and usually like when I'm doing like a actual drawing, like we'll sketch it out, but for these things I'll usually just use like the ink pencil, because I know I can just like make a mistake, something like that, and then immediately erase it. Or I can just adjust the lines and stuff like that. So once I get my character into the liking, I will go into the layers and then combine these two to make a full layer. And then I'll go under it, make this a reference, so I can now start coloring. I then go into layers and then change the background to clear so I can get a full idea of what the character looks like, and I can color it in more easily. So the reason why I made this layer into a reference layer is because I can color it a bit easier. So for example, I'm just gonna pick this color out because that's why I have it there, so I can just like color pick it so I get the accurate colors, and then I can have it right there and then remove the layer and it's still there. This is especially helpful with characters that have two colors in their hair, so I can make an easy gradient. The way you can do that is by making this layer and switching it to alpha lock, getting the color on the top, because I think I grabbed it from the bottom, and then kind of just cover over that part, and I put it in alpha lock so I'm able to color outside of the layer and just get the full thing going without it going over and extending out to like the painting. I then click on the magic wand and then go into coloration blur, and for coloration blur just slide your finger across and you get that nice gradient, and you kind of just like adjust it to where you want it to be, and that's how it looks with the outline. Now I just do the same thing and just like color drop the colors into the areas that they're supposed to be. So skin color right there. Now we're almost done. All we gotta do is just add the little highlights that are in his clothes. Same thing here too, just color pick it, and now we draw. I didn't notice there was a little line going through his school uniform, so I'm drawing that right now. And once you have all the highlights done, boom, there's Gojo. I then combine the layers. To give him a more flat edge, I just cut down just a little bit part because sometimes I draw a bit too much. And boom. I'll then size him down just a bit just to be able to fit with the other characters. I do this so more characters can fit on screen. And in case you're wondering how I make them talk, I make a circle-ish around their head, but just leave a line there for their mouths. I then click on the adjustment tool, and that gives me area so I can move it freely. And then I just make them talk like that, and that's how I make them talk. I usually have my hand on this side, so my pencil won't be so distracting, and you can just focus more on the drawings, and the talking looks a bit more natural. So I kind of just realized I forgot to draw two little dots for eyes, but since Gojo wears a blindfold, I can't really add that. So yeah, that's how I drew Gojo. If you want, you can duet or stitch this video and show me your drawing of Gojo. Or if you want, you can draw a different character or your own OC in my style, and I'll be sure to look at it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.